Mr. Maverick here. He can do one more. He's already sitting. Maverick. Maverick. And shake. Maverick, shake. Good boy. That's a good shake. There you go. Yummy. We got shake down. Now we just need potty training down, huh? We'll get there, won't we, kiddo? Yes, we will. Yes, we will. You're such a good boy. Yes, everybody's cheering for you. Yes, good boy. Mama's baby, aren't you, huh? You mama's baby. Mm-hmm. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Maverick, can you say hi? Say hi. Hi guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? So today is day 16 of Vlogmas, which makes it Friday, December 16th. Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm accurate. How are you guys doing? How's your week been? Mine's been pretty good. Hectic. Trying to balance out that one-day paycheck I talked about. Thank you, changeover from owners. My next check should be good though, right? So we're just looking forward to that one. But like right at Christmas time, very hectic. Let's see, what has happened today? David and I went to see Violent Night. I didn't tell him that I went before. He never watches my videos, so he didn't know. So, we went to see Violent Night, and it was just as good the second time. I loved it, of course, again. You knew I would. I was actually going to go see it. I had plans to see it with Cameron tonight. Also, it started snowing, and Cameron and I, we call each other, I'm his big sister. He's my little brother from work, and we worry about each other on the roads. And he had been up in the city that we go to for some of the yarns. Whenever I point that way, he was up in the city today shopping, and he had just made it home, and we both just decided not to be on the roads anymore. So we would postpone it until next week. We're both pretty sure it's still going to be in the theaters, and he still really wants to see it, and so do I. And we're trying to talk our friend Seth into going also, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, hopefully see it a third time. I was that kid that watched my favorite movies 20,000 times in a week, so I am that adult that also watches my favorite movies a billion times. I don't know if 3 times will be the kicker for the theater or not, only because I work, so I don't have that many chances to see it. Otherwise, when I get it on DVD, all bets are off, but all bets are off. But and then we had a nice lunch. We went to Bob Evans because they have grilled chicken and stuff, which I love, and it's low calorie, so good. So we went there, and then we got back, and I did some errands. I did errands out and before it started snowing, and then David did some stuff in. He's got laundry on right now, actually. But I went to the bank. I went and did shopping today. Because I think Thursdays are probably changing. This is my Thursday, by the way, even though this is the Friday video, because I do it the night before, if you didn't know. But I think Thursdays are going to end up being our, me and Damon's shopping day, because we, along with the new owners, we changed payday, which are Wednesdays now, which is odd for us. So it's going to be an adjustment all around. Different pay periods and different paydays and just an adjustment, but it'll be fine. So yeah, we're gonna change that. It just so happens that we're both off on Thursdays, so it's an easy change. We just have to remember to do it. And then I took back pop cans, which if you don't know, like if you're not from around here or a state that does it, and you're not familiar with the fact that we do it, Michigan has a 10-cent returns on most pop bottles. It is only from the stores, like Meijer's only accepts the brands that they sell, Walmart only accepts the brands that they sell, etc. And they are only the carbonated ones. But since the only pops that I have are Diet Pepsis, and the only drinks that David really drinks are Coke Zeros. And then it is kind of a mesh up of like the people at work that know that I recycle, they give them to me too to take back instead of throwing them away. So that's keeping them out of the landfill, I think. Don't tell me if they're not. I know they at least get crushed up. So I mean, that's reducing, and it's the reduce, reuse, recycle. So just don't tell me, okay? I'm trying to do my part. I am trying. But that money goes into my Fozzie Fund money, which helps with the tickets, because even though they're my friends, I refuse to let them give me tickets all the time like they would, but that's how they make money, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, give me tickets to all your shows, guys, all of them. I'm not gonna do that. So but that costs money, so so yeah, that's how I save up for my Fozzie Fund money, is in part with pop bottles. So recycling and Fozzie, you know, it's a double win. But I did that today anyway before the snow started, and then we got our shopping done, and came home, and David found out he had to run into work tonight just briefly, so he took a nap and then ran into work, and here we are. That's been our day. So like we've been doing a few things, but nothing crazy has happened, so that's good. I got to crochet. I didn't get really enough done to show you a lot of progress on the scrap blanket, and I worked a little bit on my movie marquee blanket. I did, for those of you who follow along with that, I did decide to add some gray. I have a Red Heart Super Saver ombre in the gray, like the it's not graphite, what is it? I'll think of it later. Anyway, it's the gray, like, ombre. I decided to add that in with the green stripes, like stripe it in between the sunset colors in my movie marquee blanket to make it stretch a little wider, like just make the green stretch a little bit to make it a little bit wider, or longer, I mean, since it is so wide with the lettering. And yeah, I think it'll all, anemonite? Was it anemonite? Anyway, so I worked a little bit on that, was the point. And that's all the crocheting I got done today, honestly, so I really don't have anything to show you guys crochet wise. I do have, let me start with my advent calendar, because I think I've decided to do the other one too. So I have 2 advent calendars and a gift exchange to get through with you guys. So let's begin, or this will be a super long video, right? I have the Aldi calendar, the candle advent calendar. We're with it here today. There it is. Very nice. It's a very nice box. Very pretty. I did hear a lot of you guys say that you went looking for it and that it was sold out at your Aldi's. Sorry. I noticed they had a couple that they had last year. Like they had a chocolate one that they had last year, and they had the Gremlins one that they had last year, which was technically a Halloween one, but they're still selling it with their Christmas ones. And an elf one. So maybe they'll have it again next year. Like, if I were them, I would, because obviously it was a good seller, because like my store had a huge shelf stack full of them. Like, granted, they are thick boxes, but like it was a big stack, like a big stack. And it, like, they probably had as many of them as the smaller stacks of the other ones, and they sold out like first. So if I were them, I would do it. If they're going to repeat ones, I would repeat this one. But let's dig in and find number, I said 15, right? 16, right? 16. Oh my gosh, guys, what day are we on? I said it at the beginning of the video. 16. What's the matter with me? 16, where are you? 16, I found you. It's the top of a door. So we have it right here. 16. And it's this pretty purple. Now remember, ironically enough that I got a candle advent, my sniffer is quite a bit broken. So some of the smells that I've been smelling have been spot on, and some of them have been a little off, and some of them have been probably quite off. So we'll see where this adventure leads us. Okay, I smell sweet. Cinnamon? Maybe. I'm not going to commit to cinnamon. Cinnamon or nutmeg. Something spicy, like not hot spicy, but like a spice like that. Maybe. It might even be the spices in like a mulled cider. Maybe. Let's just find out what it is. How about that? Oh, okay. Clove. So, I mean, I wasn't terribly far off. It was a spice. And it smells good. I like clove. The best that my nose can tell, I like clove. I like that. It is sweet smelling. It still hasn't beaten the cherry amaretto, but that is good. I like that one. I will be burning that one to the ground. I mean, I'm probably going to burn all of them just because why waste them? Maybe not the green ivy. I really still do not like that one at all. But other than that one, I still need to see. I'm going to ask Damon if he wants it. And if he doesn't, maybe Seth will like it. I don't know. But I do not like that one. But I like this one. I like this one a lot. So I will probably burn that. Probably in my room upstairs because I don't think David's a big fan of that one. Anyway, so the next thing that I have for you is the gift exchange I have two of them going on right now. I have a gift exchange with Bella from Bella's Crocheted Gifts, and I have a gift exchange with Samantha from Amethyst Craftworks. It's the 12 days of Christmas, so 12 gifts from each of us to each other. Both ladies are now opening their gifts from me, and I am alternating my gifts from them. So like day one of Bella's, and then day one of Samantha's, then day two of Bella's, then day two of Samantha's. You get it. So we are on day 8 of Samantha's. So I am going to open those, and she did it again where she's basically done a 2-parter for some of these. Like this tag says package 1 of 2 for day 8, and this one says package 2 of 2. And like one thing that I wanted you to know, Samantha, that this has not gone unnoticed. I just haven't mentioned it for whatever reason. But at least I don't think I have. Maybe I mentioned it like once. But I have noticed that the ribbons coordinate. Like these are both the same blue ribbon. There's been like matching like purple ribbon and etc. So I have noticed that you coordinated very, very well put together. I love it. And I also love the fact that a lot of these have come in these Stranger Things bags, which if you haven't been around my channel, just so you know, I am probably one of the biggest geeks about Stranger Things ever, which is why I went to go see the movie Violent Night, because my man, David Harbour, is in it. That's him right there. Yes, picture this man in a Santa outfit. Yes, it was... Yes. All right, let's open package 1. Got the scissors out. Just find it easier to just trim the ribbon than rip into the package. All right, so first thing that I see, because she crams these things, let me tell you, and she did it again. There's multiple little organza bags. There are, I believe, 2. Yep, we got 2 little organza bags. Is there a note? Yes. She puts notes in a lot, so I just immediately started looking for it. These are all, let me pull it out. These are all made local to me. One is a small local business, and the other had factories in Pittsburgh. Cool! These are so good. Clark. Oh, they're not even the bars. Okay, these are Clark. Excuse me. These are Clark peanut butter cups, which I think I might have had once, maybe, but I have had Clark bars. They've made their way to Michigan. I don't know how widespread they are. I'm not sure, but I remember these are like, they might have them now still. I'm not sure, to be fully honest. Like in Michigan, I mean, but they are what I personally remember as being like an old time candy, because that's like, this was one of my grandpa's favorite. The Clark bar was one of my grandpa's favorite candies. So like when I was really little, we had a gas station that was like an old country gas station out near my grandparents' house where I grew up. And it was the gas station my grandparents preferred to go to because they were friends with the guys at the gas station, and because it was close to our house, I'm sure. And we would go there, and my grandpa would get a Clark bar and usually a Coke or a Pepsi, like every time that we were there. I would split it with him or get a bite of it or whatever. So I remember Clark bars, and I've gotten them over the years, like here or there. But thank you, because I know I'm gonna like it. Thank you. That's exciting. And then the other bag is the matching pretty blue. And oh my God, these match the ribbons too. Inside of these, I'm just gonna pull, there's like 4 things in here, so I'm gonna pull them out. Okay, so it says this one is a peanut butter melt away pretzel. Oh, that sounds good. Peanut butter melt away pretzel. And the brand is Valos. Valos. And there's a website, valoschocolates.com, actually. So I imagine there is a pretzel underneath. And it's got some peanut butter and covered in chocolate. Sounds good, I'm just saying. This one is a Valos caramel bar. That just sounds yummy. And then we have this pretty decorated little guy that says chocolate covered Oreo, also Valos, if I'm pronouncing that right. Isn't that pretty? And then a Valos milk chocolate covered marshmallow. That's so yummy sounding. Mmm. These are like my calories for the next 2 weeks, but I'm gonna eat them anyway. Thank you so much, Samantha. Yum. Oh yeah, and I have another package. I forgot it's a 2-parter, you guys. See, I told you. She sends so much. So much. All right. So this one is a flat package, and this one's in cute puppy paper. Look, puppies. There's a puppy and a Santa hat on here I saw. I have a Santa hat for Maverick, and he's like, if I put it on him, he squirms like crazy. I can't even get a good picture of him in it. And it excites Otis, and it's just a big mess right now. I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm just saying. Like, we've tried. We'll probably try again. But we have tried. What? This is a Stranger Things calendar. It's gonna glare everywhere, but let's say a 16-month calendar? 16-month 2023 calendar. Oh my God. Oh my God. It shows 12. I guess it technically shows 13. So the rest will be a mystery. But look at. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. I have, like 5 or 6 months ago, I bought the bigger version that you see like in, I've seen them in like Walmart and then in my Myers. I've seen them. And I've had a couple people already ask me if I have one, and I'm like, yes, I have one. Of course I have one. But I have not seen the same place I bought that online had the little ones, and I didn't get it, and I kicked myself for it, and I have not seen them since. So thank you so much. I love it. Oh my God. I love it. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. I got it. Sorry, that was like a little too much celebrating, but I'm very excited about that. Okay. Thank you, Samantha. And as always, so like tomorrow will be a gift from Bella, and both Bella and Samantha are linked down below. They will be through all of Vlogmas. Even after the gifting is done, they'll be linked down below for all of Vlogmas. Also, because those are the 2 ladies that will be hosting the movie marquee with me. I mentioned that yesterday, but since I mentioned the movie marquee here today, I thought I'd mention it again. So you definitely want to go check out their channels. Most especially if you are going to be following along the 2023 movie marquee with us. But that rhymes, the 2023 movie marquee. Anyway, but go check them out, go subscribe so you're all ready for it, and we're getting ready for it, and we're excited for it, and hopefully you are too. And yeah, and you can also see what I got for these ladies too. So anyway, so it was pretty unanimous. And it was unanimous in my heart also. But yesterday we talked about my advent calendar that I did finally receive. And the kicker for me, I need to throw away this. I just like put everything in its place in case we all decided not to open it. But I think the decision's been made. But the kicker to me was we did open this together, and inside is a matching Notions bag. But she had this printed for me, and she said that the yarn is a inspiration from this, which really trips me out, like in a good way. Like I love it. I love it. I recognize pretty much every single sticker that's on here. It just makes me so happy. So I think that, yes, we're going to open them. So we're going to do day number 1 today and see what the kind of yarn is. I think I'm still going to want to name them though. Like I know the inspiration is from here, and I feel like I'm still going to want to name them. I'm glad I made the little gift tags for them like I did my other ones. But let's see what's in bag number 1. And then maybe we can come up with a name. Are you guys down for that? All right. So if you have any name suggestions, I'm just going to put this out here. Throw them at me in the comments down below. Whatever I see, I'm going to try to come up with something on the fly right now. But if not, I'll try to come up with something. Like I'll talk a little about this yarn tomorrow if I come up with something. And we'll have a little discussion, of course. And I was thinking maybe in the future, once they're all revealed, maybe it could do like a live or something now that I figured them out, and we could just like fully discuss the whole collection. and maybe even October's collection, since we never fully got to that, because then we'd have all of them on display too, right? So we'll see, but for now, baby steps. I'm gonna let you guys have a peek. Got a good peek. Does it match the bag? Will I like it? Did you see anything you can name? Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so for a full view, that's very pretty. And that's back here. It's a pretty good, I'm just going to make sure. It's a pretty good color too. I like that. I will hold it up close, but it will probably be a little washed out. Bear that in mind. It's not too terribly washed out, to be honest. There's like this pretty blue right there. So we have, I don't know, you guys. We have like some greens and some blues and almost like a seaweed green to me. I don't actually see this in here per se, like the exact, maybe kind of like Elle's face right there. It's going to be really hard to be showing you. Right here. Maybe some of that coloring taking over the whole skein right here. But do you know what this reminds me of? Of course it reminds me of something. This reminds me of the lake when in season 4, when Eddie and the gang are rowing out into the lake, and Steve insists on being the one to jump in because he was a high school diver. And he dives in, and then there is all that seaweed at the bottom of the lake before he even gets to the mother gate, and he has to fight his way through the seaweed, if you remember that. This just reminds me of like Steve's seaweed adventure is what it reminds me of. I don't know. I mean, I think that's a pretty good start to the new year. Stranger New Year, Christmas, Advent, if it is, but I don't know. Do you guys see anything different that we could name this? I really like that thought, but that's just me, and I am kind of a Steve fangirl, as you know. I'm a bigger Hopper fangirl, but I'm definitely a Steve fangirl too. Let me know what you think down below. I'm impressed that the first thing I thought of was a Steve related thing too, because most of the yarns that I have seen, like especially in the Halloween yarns that we did, most of them honestly were like Demogorgon and Brenner and Hawkins Lab related or Upside Down related. There wasn't a lot to me of anything else in some of them. But yeah, let me know what you think the best name for this would be. So just a couple more seconds of flashing the beautiful color. Will not play the Jeopardy theme music, but you could imagine it. Let me know down below. All right. But that was day number 1 anyway. And yeah, I'm super excited. Maybe I will, until I put something in here, maybe I will store these in the bag. Yay! I'm glad you guys talked me into doing this. Twisted my arm, guys. All right. I think that's everything that I have today. Yeah, I think that's everything. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for everybody that keeps coming back and watching my craziness and is still entertained by me. I appreciate it. Yeah, until tomorrow, I will see you guys then. I love you. Bye, guys.